Allen, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. This is an exciting day. You're probably asking yourself, why, Dan, is today, among all the other days, an exciting day? Well, today at Poach-Rats, we have launched the Paul Poach-Rats used car marketing blueprint that just hit online today. You can purchase it at paulpoachrats.com. So we're excited about this big launch. Paul is speaking up at AR Canada. He and Samantha are there. And it's a great product that we've put together, a step-by-step guide to help you sell more used cars. If you're a used car dealer, you're having trouble moving the needle, the used car blueprint is a perfect solution for you. Go ahead and check it out at paulpoachrats.com. And today only, because it's the launch day and I'm feeling kind of generous, you can head over to paulpoachrats.com. And I want you to go ahead and email me, dan@ppadv.com, or send me a text, 518-258-3202, 518-258-3202, and I'm going to give you a massive discount on the Paul Poach-Rats used car marketing blueprint, available only today, though, for the code. So if you want access to that, let me know, and you guys can enjoy this great new product that we put together for you to help sell more used cars. But today, we're talking about marketing. Of course, we are an agency, so marketing is what we do. And have you ever noticed how marketers ruin everything? Let's use sports for an example. The NCAA tournament has just ended, March Madness, and everything about the whole tournament was sponsored. Okay? The commercials, the hoop, the net, I mean, you name it, it was sponsored by somebody at the tournament. There was a bajillion logos on every pamphlet, flyer. I mean, the top of the basketball hoops had logos on it. So when you think about marketing, we ruin everything because as marketers, we want to be where the attention is. Okay? Snapchat rolls out, and it's all fun and games. Everyone's enjoying the new platform. A whole bunch of teenagers are on it. And then what? We start marketing on Snapchat, and now it's all ads. If tomorrow some new platform comes out, what's going to happen is the same thing. We're all going to jump ship, get on that platform, and figure out how to sell you our products. So it's a cat and mouse game that we've been doing for years, and the reason that we ruin everything is because people hate ads. Okay? A couple of years ago, you get a Groupon for sushi for half off. You're all over that. Now they could be giving it away to you for free, and you'd be not interested in it, right? Because you see an ad, you think spam, delete. This is how things are going now. So finding a way to cut through, finding a platform to be on is important. Women's basketball, professional. Have you watched the game recently? Mike, have you watched any basketball? Okay, so women's NBA. If you haven't watched it in a while, go ahead and tune into a game. You can find them on like Spike TV, I think. But the whole jersey is basically logos. I mean, you can't even see what the team name is anymore. It's just logos and gasoline and document shredder on top of the jerseys. So we find a place to be where the eyeballs are and find a way to dominate it. It's a lot like Lady and the Tramp. Have you guys seen that movie, the Disney movie, Lady and the Tramp with the dogs? There's a part in the movie where they're eating the spaghetti and they end up kissing, which is kind of a weird concept. But think about a restaurant if that was actually happening where they're giving out free food to animals, right? The first dog that ever came to that restaurant where they were giving it meatballs made out like a champ. All right, that dog hit the gold mine. All right. Now, once other dogs figured out that restaurant was giving away meatballs and lovely romantic dinners for two, that's going to be a pretty crowded space. So it's really important to realize that not only do you got to figure out where the attention is and be there, but what's the next thing coming? Because once the space gets played out, it gets oversaturated, and then people will try to find a new place to come where marketers are not yet. So if you're able as a business owner to not only be where the attention is, but to foreshadow where it's going to be, you're going to eat a lot of meatballs. So it's important to realize those things when you're thinking about what you're spending your money on. If you want to put 30 grand to a direct mail drop for one weekend, or you want to put it into Facebook, put it into Snapchat, so many other ways of making that money go a lot further. So think about your own habits when you're watching Netflix or DVR, even the ads that come up, now that we can skip through them and they're a lot shorter, still bug us. So keep in mind, we try to interrupt someone's train of thought and hit them with an ad. For example, right now you're thinking about what I'm telling you about marketing, and I'm going to hit you with an ad. The Paul Potratz Used Car Blueprint, available today. Go ahead, check it out. We have over 4.5 hours of video content. 4.5 hours basically laying out step by step how to sell more used cars. And now back to our program. See, isn't that kind of annoying? Right? You're coming along with me, you're gelling, you're figuring out what I'm saying, listen to my words, and then I hit you with an ad. And so many times it's important to realize when you have the attention, that's when you want to hit them with a message. And it's so important what we do today because social media is becoming more and more convoluted. So takeaways from today, figure out where the attention is and be there. And second, figure out where it's going and anticipate the market. The market is always right. Your creative might be amazing creative that you put together or a great message, but if it's not in the right place, it's not going to hit. I spoke at a Rotary Club a few weeks ago, and I asked a lady that was there, do you use social media? And she said no. And then I said, okay, no big deal. Do you watch TV? And she said, I don't own a TV. And I was like, okay, you're making this harder for me. And then I said, well, have you ever, it finally got to the point where I said, have you ever seen a Yellow Book Pages ad? She said, oh yeah, I know what that is. And I said, great. If the most innovative you're getting with social media is a Yellow Pages ad, you're in trouble, all right, as a business. You have to be constantly evolving and trying new things because the minute you figure it out is usually the minute it's too late. So you can't afford to be late to the game. You have to be partnering with agencies and people who understand where the eyeballs are and how to get your message into those people's connections. So this week, think about that. Think about your message. Think about how you're implementing it. And think about, instead of just spamming people with a message, how to have a conversation about it. Instead of just having a screen pop up with the used car blueprint on it, talk about the pain points. Talk about why they would need that blueprint. Talk about all the value that's going to be given to them and find creative and innovative ways to input your message into marketing, and you're sure to see a lot of benefit from it. That's this week's Things Tank Tuesday. Join in next week where Paul should be back in the studio delivering more great and valuable content. Thank you.